I would love to see some of those FGC players go to it whenever they come to Smash, but
oh yeah,
this is fundies right here.
All right, but except Orex is on stream. You know, the fraud that won with a bomb. No, whatever. He felt very bad for
this
it.
guy died, bro.
Dude, you know, by all accounts, like Cheeks was doing amazing against him, but then he pulled the right pull, and Orex
I heard it was a
capitalized
bomb, right? Like
a
something
bomb.
like that.
He pulled a bomb. Like when he got up, I was like, oh my god, did Cheeks win? They're like, no. I was like, then why does Orex look like that? He's like shaking his head, looking like he just like busted out of a whole tournament. But actually, it's because he won with Bob and he hates doing
Honesty.
it.
That
He
is
hates
honesty
it.
incarnate.
Yeah, but Orex, baby.
That's
None
my,
of the Steves are doing that.
That is my kind of comeback factor. Complete randomness.
Exactly. Like, if it happens, it's because you've been waiting for it to happen.
Yeah.
And the gods decided. But okay. You know, this is like a throwback matchup.
Truly.
Like Orex and Grayson, this is Smash 4.
This is the fundie side of the PR.
Absolutely, yeah. These two have been doing it for a while, and I'm sure they're like relieved to be able to play Smash together.
I know. I'm just relieved to see Orex back again. One of our most, like, honestly, like, Orex has been like this since Smash 4. You know, way back when. In the good old days. Definitely was the up-and-comer back then, but now it's like he's solidified himself after all this time.
Once he made it, he never left.
Yeah, literally. I mean, he's been one of the most consistent people on our PR since its inception.
And the only reason he didn't make this one because, again, attendance. He took kind of a little bit of a break. It was like a big hiatus for him for like a month, I think, where he just wasn't attending things. And honestly, good for him.
Yeah.
Take a break.
Glad to see you back as well, though. I'd love to see some Orex versus Grayson action, some classic DFW fashion.
Yeah. Tyrannosaurus Orex returns. You thought he was extinct? You're wrong.
Yeah, bro, he's hungry. He's in the winter semis right now.
Oh, yeah. Not a lot of meat on the bones of this guy, but you know what? We'll make do. It's a good deposit of iron.
Let's see.
Wow. But he has kept him at this ledge for so long.
Oh, yeah. Already 50% on the ledge. And it's just like being against Grayson on ledge is actually terrifying. His conversions with gyro are scary.
Like, I'm having a bad enough time in stage, bro. We can just, you don't need to make it worse.
Coverage, and covers the roll twice with that nair. It's so much distance.
All right. This is like Orex's best opportunity to finally get some damage in. And he honestly, 82 looks like a lot of damage, and it is.
Definitely.
But you didn't die, which is what most of us did at that ledge.
All that damage that he got on ledge, that Orex has already made back with 2 pretty solid neutral wins.
I guess that's the difference. That's like the story of the matchup, both in character and in player. Because like at the ledge, Grayson will win. In mid-stage, Orex will probably win.
Yep, and now this is where those turnips are going to come in super handy. Throws gyro and a great float tomahawk.
Like, that's the hardest thing to land when you're a floaty character. Like, you got to have them completely terrified of that turnip.
And honestly, the defensive play, getting around a lot of these lasers using float, it's pretty solid.
That's the beauty of, like, Peach and Daisy. Is like, this character, ooh, nice! If you, like, when we were back at that ledge trap and you asked me who was going to get the first dog, it was not Orex.
Most certainly. He was definitely just playing patient. He's like, okay, this is just going to happen. I'm going to get to this percent anyways.
Honestly. He's like, eventually it'll happen. So if it happens here, that's just a different place, not a different time.
Man, and just this defensive play around the projectiles, it just goes to show Orex is very experienced in this matchup, but that DI was atrocious.
As experienced as anybody can be, we're all going to mess up the Rob up air DI.
Yeah, because they can turn around. They can mix it up on you.
It's so interesting. Like, it's like the most unique DI in the game, probably.
Yeah, right?
At least even with Bayonetta, you're like, I know where to SDI.
Oh, yeah. But all that percent, man, it's like, at this point, Orex is just eating it up. 113 and climbing.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Rob's foot is just a plate, and he's the meal on top. Sheesh.
It's just like a whole bunch of just silverware stacked together, like on a plate.
Orex is going straight for the silverware.
The fine china, bro.
He got so hungry for waiting for dinner that he just started eating the fork. Jeez.
I know. The only thing on the plate is turnips.
Okay, here we go. This is the scariest part about fighting Grayson, is that he just don't die.
Yeah, I mean, Rob is big.
He's big, but Grayson's like mental fortitude is bigger.
Let's see.
Look at the spacing on that nair. He said, you are not nairing me out of the shield.
Nope, that forward air just calls out anyone trying to punish it.
Yep.
Float into the back air, not going for the tomahawk that time, trying to mix them up.
I just see people like, I've seen other Peaches literally just do 3 back airs, like 3 float cancel back airs on shield in a row, just because they know you're not. Oh my golly!
That parry was pinnacle. Getting that dash attack.
Flashback back to like Zamba versus Mutace, right? At least he killed this time.
What a solid conversion for Orex.
Whoa!
And it's still going.
Oh my golly!
Man, we keep. It's just weird. We always forget about the Peach stuff, man.
Yeah.
It's just like this character still got sauce. And what
Oh
else?
my god!
That covered the roll too.
That was like the sourest hitbox I've ever seen.
Let's see. Good mash, getting out with the air dodge as well.
Oh wow, that float's crazy, but oh wow, that DI was good.
Yep, that time he was able to get out of it.
Yeah, it's not like he doesn't know, but again, it's just a complicated thing to DI.
Let's see.
Oh, that air dodge was like pivotal. If you jumped there, you died.
Oh, man, back here out of shield. That shield's getting so low. Skittle territory.
Wow. He like put out that forward air. I'm like, that thing's way too slow to hit that gyro. No, sir. Calculated. It may be a tight combination, but... Ooh. Wow, that was the one side B he did all game to the ledge.
You kind of have to save it. It's going to be a little bit difficult, but the back air probably?
Wow, yeah. Two-stocked. Wow, even after that really rough start, Orex is crazy with it.
Yeah, and at 152. Like, that was definitely a Rob up throw away from death.
For sure. But Orex said, I just won't get grabbed.
I just simply won't.
I simply just won't get grabbed. I'm like, damn, I wish it was that simple for me.
I mean, it's hard. Peach can stay in the air for so long with that float and just tomahawk down. It's pretty difficult to get around a lot of these weird floating mix-ups that Orex does right in your face.
Yeah. That's like the coolest thing about character design in Smash is that sometimes characters are just built around one specific thing. Because without float, Peach would not function.
No, she actually wouldn't. It's, you know, she has the ability to kind of bypass a lot of those, you know, short hop modifiers.
Exactly.
So like, all of her aerials are probably going to be full hop power.
Yeah.
But it all revolves around the float, a movement option, which is pretty cool. I mean, Peach, we can all agree Peach is a pretty cool character.
She's hype as hell. Yeah. That's for darn sure.
All right.
When she gets going.
Literally down tilt, bro. Give Zelda back her down tilt from other games, bro.
I really miss Zelda down tilt.
Like
they traded it for
They
Phantom.
stole it.
They were like, all right, I know like you want your down tilt, but you can't have your cake and eat it too. So we're giving you Phantom.
Unless
we're
you're
taking it away.
Peach.
Unless you're Peach.
Then you can have your turnips and eat them too.
But not your hands. You gotta give up your hands for it.
But osteoporosis, bro.
You know, you heard about curling the monkey's paw to have your wish granted. You're curling your own fingers at this point.
The Orex paw.
Literally. All right, so this is a pretty even start.
What the limit? Fly, Rob boy,
He was
fly.
at like 40. That's crazy. I don't think Grayson's died at 40 for the last like 3 months.
Bro, where you going, Astro Boy looking? Get out of here.
That's wild. Jesus.
Let's see. Will he be able to get the down throw follow up?
Oh, yes, he will.
And the great DI.
Yes, immaculate. Wow. Like, at that point, the gyro is just a distraction from the landing. What in the world?
Yep, he's now using those turnip to combo so high.
That was a very committal side B. Now he's at ledge. Oh, but, okay, an arm rotor will certainly give you an opportunity.
Yep, it's so dangerous in that danger zone that's just right around Peach.
Dude, Orex didn't make PR this season, but he's got the final boss music playing, and he's certainly playing like one. It's kind of blowing my mind right now.
DFW like, unranked!
Unranked! We're back to Orex unranked.
Oh, that's so
The green, really? Oh my, he beat Rob Nair with up tilt and then killed off of it?
That's insane. I mean, up tilt is an incredible anti-air.
He said, I know this matchup. I'm not playing against Steve today.
I know. You're just a big body, and my down tilt says yum yum.
Wow. Who was it? It was Bert the Dragon that thanked, I think it was somebody else in the DFW team that said, thank you for letting me play Smash.
Aww.
At this major. Like, he just had a good time. He lost. He didn't even care.
That's how, dude, we all need to get like that.
For real.
That person's going places.
Just be grateful. Didn't lose to Kazuya and Steve in tandem at your like third major. Okay, fantastic. That's a win.
Orex is just super slippery for Grayson right now. It just feels like he's right outside that range, parrying everything he needs to.
Yeah, and like he's committing more than usual, but it's only because he's being handed the opportunity to.
Yeah, I mean, Grayson has probably one of the worst nair habits out of most of the Robs here.
Which is so odd, right?
Yeah, I mean, you can't be perfect at everything. That's just not human nature.
Yeah, it's not. You may play a robot, but you ain't one.
No. And Orex is so solid at punishing that one thing that you can get on Rob, the weakness.
Look at that. In that situation, I did not have the presence of mind to get up attack there.
Yeah, I do want to see Grayson just kind of punish that air dodge. Maybe just throw out an up air, drift back, it lasts a while, because right now Orex is getting away scot-free.
It's very true, yeah. It's that neutral air dodge. It's like you're ready for like a directional air dodge, but not the end leg of a neutral air dodge.
Yes.
And with that aerial drift on Peach and Daisy, it just works out. It's almost a directional air dodge with less lag.
But I mean, at this point, if Grayson is able to get this stock off, it could be a rage side B kill, but an aggressive nair. It's
but
just
all the same.
You know, the nairs are just not working right now. They're getting parried and they're getting called out.
Andor does not hit at all. Like the maneuverability of Peach is just looking absolutely broken in Orex's hands right now.
Yeah, I mean, Orex is definitely one of the people that knows this matchup the best. Been around the longest in the scene.
Yep.
This is just classic DFW match right here.
Is this what it's going to turn out with Steve? Like, this is why people are still arguing that he should not be banned here. Because we all know what's going to happen. We're going to have 50 Steves, like we had 50 Robs, and we're all going to learn the matchup.
I mean, dude, we literally had that town hall today about it, just talking about, you know, both sides.
We talked in circles.
We literally we did talk in circles because it's such a hard topic to really discuss.
Because like both points are valid. You're like, we haven't waited long enough, and we have waited long enough.
Yeah,
I mean, both can be true.
We could say the same about Rob, too. Like, we got a lot of Robs,
true.
just like we got a lot of Robs, or Kazuya's and Steve's.
Yeah.
But then we got someone like Orex who just knows how to delete that matchup.
Literally.
And
he's not winning majors.
I know, right?
So he may be getting top 8 at every single one, but he ain't winning them.
Yeah, Orex, man, he's flexing those fingers. He's flapping them out, trying to get back to the loosey-goosey to get all these crazy combos.
No, yeah, he drank his water today. He had his B12 supplement. He said, my blood flow is off the charts right now.
Yeah, and it's definitely showing the execution is mostly perfect. I mean, I'd say I haven't seen any drop combos, really.
A Peach Man on a healthy day, my worst nightmare.
Man, but it looks like Grayson's starting to parry some of these aerials from Orex as well.
Yeah, he definitely like sat there and like reflected for a moment in between these games. I saw him looking down, nodding his head, being like, all right, yeah, I think I've realized something.
Man, I gotta say, I love Orex's just like float pressure right over the down tilt of Rob and just gets down right whenever they're finished.
Because like that's the best burst option. It's frame 3. Why would you do anything else?
Yeah, super safe as well. And now Orex is on the ledge. That forward air is super active. Put a great roll on. Gets back to center stage.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, look at that. Grayson's now using parries of his own.
Oh, yeah, he is. And that's leaving Orex a little bit, like, in a bad position each and every time.
Yeah, the punishes aren't as consistent as they were the last few games.
That's the difference. Because, like, he would be shielding all the same things last game. But if you're shielding them, you're in shield for longer, and that gives Orex time to maneuver around you. But not a parry. Scary stuff.
Let's see.
And yet, Orex still maintains this lead. Like, we're seeing a change in game plan here, but is it enough?
Yep. Great roll. That down smash definitely would have caught that neutral get up.
Whoa! Yeah, I thought he got hit by that for sure.
That was threading the needle right over under the gyro. Crazy.
I don't know if that was bad DI or if that's just a hell of a forward tilt.
I mean, whenever you haven't used it that much, you know, there's no staling.
You're right.
Just like how that Nair is pretty stale.
Fresh. Oof. Okay, back on the ledge, but this time the gyro finally connects. Oh, I think he took his jump with that. Yeah, he did.
There wasn't a whole lot Orex to really do there. He had to just
He had
wait.
to delay, yeah. Like, hope that he wouldn't hit him, but Grayson was upon him immediately.
145, this is definitely, like, you know, maybe one of the first hits of up air into something, or just a forward on ledge at this point.
Yeah, no, you got options right now.
But
That's
late Nair, man.
That hitbox is very sour. That's a warhead. All right.
I haven't had one of those in a while.
Neither have I. I want one now. What the hell?
I know, age.
Like, my mouth is watering, bro.
Gives me the Captain Crunch mouth, or like the raw roof of your mouth.
It's
bro.
worth
I can't
it.
do that.
I can't do that with like sour Skittles. Like, that's just torture.
Bro, Grayson is at 200% right now. Peach
This is
can't
what
go.
I'm saying. Like, in the last few games when he got to these percents, I'm like, well, he just doesn't die when he doesn't want to. Wow, he almost died. But yeah, fair enough.
At least he's trying to punish that neutral air dodge now.
I did like it, yeah. That's the whole difference.
That's
Ooh,
it.
yeah, certainly so. Okay.
That drop zone side B is just so powerful in that spot, especially against floaty characters like Peach.
Yeah, it's like the ledge guard tool. You're a literal shield between them and the ledge.
Yeah, and at this point, bro, like, Orex is trying to get in and get things going, but it's just getting more and more damage racked up.
Even getting footstool, my goodness. Oh, and he can't let go of that gyro. This is going to be an issue. Okay, here we go.
Oh, great grab.
How the hell did you grab in the middle of that?
I know, not true. See, Grayson's just, you know, empty hopping and waiting.
Yeah, he's just waiting now. He's not nairing where he could be waiting.
There's no real reason to press any buttons, you know, in this advantage state that Grayson has.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh, that was good spacing.
See, up tilt, up air, jump right out, yep.
I really thought he was like dead there, not gonna lie. Oh,
What
wow.
a tech roll, and then he
And
catches it.
still, oh my god, but that mash and that air dodge in combination was insane. Orex is not giving up this game.
Good DI out. No follow-ups off the down air. Just this damage is so hard for Orex to rack up right now.
Yeah. In situations like these, there's two kinds of players, right? There's the kind that literally just kind of lets it happen because they don't want you to get any more momentum. And then there's Orex who says, I'm going to get more momentum for the next game, even if I lose.
I mean, being up 2-0, overall, you have to set momentum.
Oh, yeah. You know, it's like you see Rob's up air there, but you don't really expect him to do that in that situation.
Nah.
At the ledge.
You gotta remember which characters can sharky like that. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, multi-jump characters with those multi-hits are just so hard to deal with under the ledge.
So crazy.
Especially on PS2, that stage, you can definitely go under and shark from pretty far away.
Because it's like such a flat bottom. You can just kind of hang down on there, especially if you're Rob. Got a full tank of gas.
Yeah. And man, I just loved when the Robs, like, press the button so it goes, like just... That's probably one of my favorite things in Smash.
God, the stutter. Love to see it. I like that almost as much as I like the perfect Samus dash dance. Where she just looks like a horror terror when she does it.
Oh,
She's got like arms in every direction.
An amalgam. Back to the Daisy. It was definitely Peach. Peach is the reason.
All her fault.
Back to Daisy.
Peach is too bruised, overripe. Gotta get back to plucking daisies. He's gonna be pushing daisies as far as he's concerned.
Yep. Orex on the stage is also oppressive. I really like that he's able to go here now for this game 4.
This music choice, God, Tekken just delivers each and every time.
Oh, yeah. What a forward smash.
Yeah, that was a... He said he's probably going to jump, and this is the longest forward smash. So, yeah, good call out. Did you remember Peach had this ult? I feel like I haven't seen it ever.
I mean, who plays the green? I don't see many people play green ults, bro.
It's cute, but like she had, like the other 2 ults are just so prevalent that you never see it.
Oh, yeah.
It's that, like red and black ults. Those ones just dominate. Ooh. Oh, wow.
Great catch. Not enough to make the kill, though.
Yeah, this is different.
Great tomahawk. Love to see Orex going for those still.
Yeah, especially because you have float and everything else to option, like as an option to pressure shield. He said, what if I just grabbed it though? May as well. Oh, yeah, what a recovery.
I mean, Grayson is pretty getting aggressive over there. And that time, Orex just goes with that forward, covers the ledge so well.
This is the issue. I feel like Grayson is at his strongest when he waits, at least against Orex. In every other matchup, he just kind of suffocates the opponent to death, including me.
That was a healthy 60% off that gyro.
Yeah. It's it's a healthy day for Orex, but Grayson.
Ooh, that's pretty uncharacteristic.
Yeah, extremely. Like, after having, like, figured it out and gotten a whole new game plan last game, only to have it all crumble immediately, it's hard to hold yourself together.
Ooh, and man, he's just letting Orex press this, press this advantage state on shield and not grabbing.
I mean, it's Peach. Do you have a choice?
Yeah, it's very spooky, and that's that down tilt.
Oh, wow. Oof, it could have been a lot worse, honestly, with a big body like Rob.
Already though it's 60. Like, at this point, it's just getting to the point where one good turnip could be it.
Oh, wow. That was a very interesting... like, I want to get the hang of doing that on purpose. Like, that instant recovery onto ledge. It's like a sideways air dodge at exactly the right vertical spacing. That's crazy.
It'll let you get past a lot of these hairy situations.
That's for certain. Okay.
Grabs the turnip.
Ooh, all right.
I don't need this. I got my own item.
I don't need this. I don't eat.
I think Grayson definitely called out that roll just a little bit too close to the ledge.
Yeah, it comes down to whether or not Grayson can get this stock and then get rolling. That's the only chance he has.
Yep. I mean, it's looking like great. Like this stage, bro. I told you, FD for Orex has always been so good. Gets one stock though.
Yeah. Like if Orex has the counterpick advantage, oh boy. Can't let him get ahead because Orex is famous for never letting go of a lead.
I mean, he can really just play super slippery with that float, and turnips allow him to play from a distance as well.
Exactly. He never rushes a kill. He never rushes a game either. If you're behind, and you're behind by a lot, he's not going to force it.
Yep, and is now punishing Grayson for trying to go for this gyro that he throws up. The timing is all there.
Ooh. 42, okay. Grayson's starting to keep him at ledge now.
Let's see, and trying to get a gyro combo, but Orex gets right around it.
At that point, it was like whether or not you could react to him not being there. But at least it was like non-committal enough that Orex couldn't punish it.
Let's see, just floating around, letting the gyro run out of time.
Okay. Okay, Grayson's kind of moving right now. Yeah, he hasn't been hit for a while.
He's definitely playing this mid-range super well. He's not pushing any of these down tilts too far. But I mean, that dash attack for Peach, man, she could just burst right in whenever she needs to.
That's the thing. You cannot forget about it. Okay.
Good DI on that up air.
Yeah, could have been worse.
Orex is super aware after that first stock, but that neutral B, not enough.
Okay, Grayson got that stock, and he got moving, but is it okay?
Great DI again.
Wow, incredible. With that max rage, too, he lived? Maybe it's not as great as we thought. Maybe DI is just the answer.
And now Orex is just pressing shield, trying to just parry as much as he can.
Yeah, that's the issue with Rob Gyro, is that as soon as you shield it and as soon as it's gone, he can just launch another one immediately. Oh, wow. Okay, it's last stock.
Great catch, and now it's...
Oh, dang it. He's smiling. He's like, okay, that's my own fault.
I mean, Kacha's sleeping, bro. Like, actually. Like, he just was floating around, just trying to do Rob, probably Z-drop
That's not
things.
Peach. You can't do Nair out of that.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, stock's over. I finally got it. Let me just do a little flashy, like when he wave on a platform.
Yeah, like he took a breath of relief, and then Orex was just like, your lungs are open. I'm going to throw this app again. No. That was rough. But it was really good that Grayson kept himself together enough to make like almost a 3-stock comeback. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it's great. I mean, once he started playing that mid-range super well, super, like, hit and run tactic, it felt like. You would just poke at the distance, use like the uncharged laser to just poke, dash back, down tilt, dash forward to pressure. It was starting to work out there toward the end.
Yeah, I think that the thing that most coaches are going to tell you is like, just play your first, second, and third stock like they're your third stock.
It's hard because like
It's really hard.
you look at it, it's just like I'm healthy.
I'm healthy.
I
want to play the game. Like I want to reach out and get this cool thing.
I'm gonna mess around and find out.
Yeah.
You know, like.
And he did.
It felt like Grayson definitely had the brain turn on there toward the end. But man, Orex's pressure is just so good on that stage.
It's immaculate.
I will always ban FD from Orex. Always.
Never give Orex FD.
Never give Orex.
What about Grayson banned? It had to have been essential if you didn't ban FD.
I think Town, because Peach could definitely kill you super early on
that
those
forward air
sides.
on Town and City. He doesn't want to die at 40 again.
Yeah, plus...
He died at 40!
Yeah.
Grayson! Rob died at 40!
Robert!
To a Peach up B? Wild.
That was a super cool call out. I mean, it stopped Grayson from recovering high for like
did.
most of that entire match.
It scared him. It would scare anyone.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so we got Yanni on stream again. I can't imagine who the opponent's going to be, but you already know at this point in the bracket, it's probably going to be a familiar face.
Yep. But who?
But who?
Who you got?
Keep your eyes peeled.
Yeah, I don't know who's in winners.
For all we know, it could be Orex.
Actually, yeah. Yeah,
It is Orex. What do you know?
Yeah, look at me. I just literally just watched that qualifying match.
Woo!
Oh, man, I love being unaware of what's going on around me.
But also so aware. You're plugged in, but you don't know it.
Yeah, when I'm commentating, I'm in that mode where I'm just like, whatever, there's only one match, and it is the one in front of me right now.
It's beautiful.
My, what's it called? Object permanence or whatever? It's just like that.
No, for real.
Nothing exists.
God. Peekaboo, who's there? You're like, I don't know, and then you open your eyes and you say, it's Orex and Yanni, and that's it.
I just feel really bad for Orex, is that he got so far, and now it's just like, Steve. Now it's that wall, the matchup check, you know, he's been gone for a while. It's just like, did you do your homework, your Minecraft homework?
If anything, like, it could also be just a change of, like, perspective, right? Coming back from a big break makes you play like a whole different person.
You get refreshed, and also people forget how to play against you as well.
That's the advantage, yeah.
Definitely a huge advantage. It's hard to think about, but I mean, taking a break, it's not just for you. You know, everybody else kind of forgets. Like
they feel about they're going to fall behind, but the thing is that everybody else that doesn't play you for that time is falling behind with you.
Yeah, especially if you play an obscure character. You know, like the only one in your region.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I'm sure if we had someone like Desley not compete, who plays Min Min,
we would all forget.
We would forget
immediately.
There's no